All right, am I live? I should be live soon. All right, I think I'm live. It says the quality is okay. I'm on OBS. I know Google Hangouts is no more, and I'm not really sure how to work the other substitute program. So I'm just using what I know, which is OBS. Threw a picture up, let's chat in the text, and we're good to go. Hopefully everything sounds good. Let me test it. I'm just using what I know, which is sounds pretty good. All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Gears. And the reason I'm doing a let's chat and let's text, or not text, let's tweet this out. The reason I'm doing let's chat is because I did record a commentary and then I realized I can't even edit this commentary because I don't have Sony Vegas anymore. I don't have any program to edit right now because I just upgraded my PC. And yeah, I pretty much started fresh, so I have nothing to edit. So here we are. I figured, why not? I actually got asked about my Let's Chats if they were still happening, and I was like, no, it's been a minute, but hey, maybe that acted as motivation to go ahead and do this, and just the fact that I don't have a program to edit. So yeah, if you guys are watching right now, I do have the chat open, I think. Yeah, but I need to tweet this out because I know YouTube ain't doing it. I know they ain't doing it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Let me go to my channel and then tweet this out. It's been a while since I've even been on YouTube, to be honest. I've been on that Mixer. I've been on Twitch a bit. And where the heck is my live video? I don't even see it. Oh, you know what I could do? I think I can tweet it this way. Let's see. YouTube is just not user-friendly, at least not like it used to be. Where the heck? Sorry guys. Oh, there it is. There. I think this is the link. Just give me a second here. Sorry guys. There it is. Okay. I don't see a chat on this one though. But it's... Oh, I know why. Because it's private. That's why. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this over again. Okay, let me do this real quick. Shit. I'm not even live. Let me go back to home. My gosh, I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Creator Studio. I think I'm not. All right, hold up. Live streaming. Where the heck? All right, I should be going live. Hello, testing, testing. We here? All right, I should. Okay. We're here. I actually started going live and then I realized it was on private. So I'm doing this again. I'm using OBS because I know Google Hangouts is no more. So I just whipped something up really quick and we are doing a Let's Chat. Can you believe it? We are doing a Let's Chat today for a couple reasons. One, I need to talk about Gears. And two, I worked up a commentary. I had it ready and then I realized I don't have Sony Vegas anymore. I don't have any editing program because I updated my PC. And so I basically started from scratch and have nothing to edit with. So yeah, that's the main reason we are live right now. Meds, I see you in the chat. Good, because before I was on private stream and nobody was here. I was like, what? Am I not live? But I was private. So now we are public. And let me go ahead and share the stream before I forget, because I know YouTube won't do it. By the way, shout out to Antonio Brown. He's already at it with the antics. But yeah, let me go ahead and tweet this out. I'm live doing Let's Chat about Gears 5. We're going to talk about Gears 5 today. Hopefully everything sounds clean. How long did you go before realizing this? Before I was on private? It was about, I want to say 2 minutes, because it was taking me time to like share the stream and remember how to get the link and everything. And then I even went to my channel and I was like, how come my video is not here? So dumb. Anyways, it's been a minute. I'm so out of the loop with YouTube right now. It's like coming back to it, I'm forgetting things. What's up, Jack? So yeah, Gears 5. Some news broke today, some good news, and then also some potentially spooky news. But we're going to start with the good news, and that is that they're showing the campaign. So yes, we have a sigh of relief that we're actually going to see campaign before September, because originally I think they were going to show it at launch, which was really spooky. I was like, no, they got to show it before. We were all upset and complaining that they did not show it at E3. I did a video. Many of you guys talked about it. You did videos. So I don't know if they listened, if if this is a response, or it was part of the plan all along. Whatever the case, I'm glad they're showing it. So I think August 19th, I'm pretty sure on that date, Gamescom, I believe, they're going to show the campaign and they're going to show Horde mode, which I think was already part of the plan as far as their timeline goes. So yeah, that is expected. I was expecting Horde mode at some point, which is cool because I haven't really been into Horde mode since Gears 2. I went hard on that mode then, but it's been since then really that I cared about it this much, or like wanted to play it really. So I'm hoping that they show me something that gets me into it again and makes me want to play it again. What's up, chat? I see you guys. I see Ricky. I see Addict. Was the campaign always going to be at Gamescom, or are you talking about Horde? Either way, from what I remember, what I knew was that they were going to show campaign closer to launch, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, it's good news. They're going to show it. I think we're going to maybe do some reactions to it. I know Kofi was talking about it, so stay tuned for that. I think we'll do something. And even if that doesn't work out, I want to at least stream myself at the least. So yeah, Horde mode, they're going to be showing that. Yeah, we'll see what they show. I know there was kind of like speculation, like, oh, they don't want to spoil anything. That's why they're not showing much. We'll see. We'll see what they actually show. I just want to see it in action. I want to see those graphics. I want to see the characters and kind of what they're portraying during this reveal or whatever. I think, it should be good. I hope it's good. But yeah, shout out to the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're wondering where these Let's Chats have been, it's a combination of things. I've talked about it on Twitter, but one of the major factors that has been killing my motivation is the demonetization. YouTube has been hitting me pretty hard, but I've always still wanted to do these. I always have things to talk about at some point. And Gears is kind of that thing that's on my mind. So it's good to have something to talk about here. Yeah, so that came out as the news. And then the achievements were listed. And I'm going to go ahead and pull them up. I don't think I'm going to be able to really show you guys unless I try. I'm trying to be lazy right now, to be honest. But I'm going to pull them up real quick. You guys, if you've seen them so far, you pretty much know the rundown. They actually have an achievement called My Body is Ready, which I think is awesome. That's like a nice nod to Reggie. And that's when you complete the boot camp. So you do that, you get the My Body is Ready, and you're ready to go. But yeah, most of these achievements look pretty cool as far as like progression and, PvP, Horde. Gives you some incentive to play these modes. But what everybody is talking about is that there's only 4 acts as far as these achievements are showing. It tells you that you're going to unlock specific achievements for Act 1, Act 2, 3, and 4. There is no Act 5 in these achievements. So of course, our minds start swirling. We start wondering, okay, does that mean this is going to be a short campaign? Or maybe, possibly, are these achievements hidden? Because Vic actually, shout out to Vic, he's the one that tweeted me, like, maybe they're just hidden. Maybe they're not showing them because there's some kind of spoiler in the title or something like that. And I thought about it and I was like, maybe. That's possible. We won't really know, though, till this game is out. But of course, if we are going based on these achievements alone, and if we want to run with this, it's looking like it could be shorter than previous Gears games. And then Kid Smooth tweeted out something that he maybe thinks it's going to be short and sweet. Some other people have been tweeting responses, or they've been retweeting or tweeting their own thoughts, thinking that this is going to be shorter than we're used to. Personally, when I first saw there's no Act 5, I thought that's possible. But I wasn't really freaking out or anything, because I just want this campaign to be good. Regardless how long or short it is, I hope it's good. At the end of the day, I'll be good with the length of the campaign. The reverse side of things, though, of people who aren't worried, they're bringing up the articles that came out previously that are saying this is the biggest Gears ever. Now, I'm going to bring up that article if I didn't lose it. Did I lose it? No, I didn't. It's right here. I have it in front of me. I'm just going to have to paraphrase and read it to you guys. But there's this article from PC Games where it said Gears 5 features the largest campaign ever made for the series. Now, it's easy to look at this and think, well, look, it's going to be the biggest campaign, but is it going to be the longest? That's the question. Does largest mean longest? Or does largest mean just in scope, in graphics, in the world, maybe just the weapon selection, the set pieces? The largest can mean different things. It might not necessarily mean the longest. So I hate to be that guy or that girl and point this out, but largest might not necessarily mean longest. But I think a lot of people, and I understand, you kind of want, you're keeping positive, and I'm with you guys. I'm trying to keep positive. But at the same time, I think people are they're taking largest as longest, and it might not necessarily mean that. So yeah, this article, that title was made up obviously by the journalist, but when you actually read the quotes from the developers, you have this quote where it says, Gears 5 is the largest Gears of War to date. It's the largest campaign ever made, the largest PvE ever made, and the largest versus ever made. So it's kind of like they're putting it all together. But you could take that largest campaign and you could run with it. You could think, okay, it's going to be like the biggest thing ever. It's going to be long as hell. But I don't really see it that way. At least now, if there really isn't an Act 5, let's just say there really isn't, right? If we're going based off the achievements, then we'll look back at this article and see, look, we'll say to ourselves, look, they didn't really specifically say it was going to be the longest. They said largest. So that could mean anything. It could just be the world is huge and it's the biggest world we've ever seen, which is going to be awesome. I hope it is. I hope it's everything we could imagine. I really do. Leaky, I see you. What's up, J-Run? Red Hood. I don't know why you were in timeout. I don't know what happened there. I just caught that. Attic says, so let me ask, if they done the 4 acts better paced and told the story better than Gears 4, does it matter? Attic, my point, I stand with that too. It's like I already said, regardless of what the length is, I hope it's good, right? At the end of the day, like that's all that's really going to matter as far as, you know, the fans go, as far as we go. Gears is looking like a total package. At least that's how they're selling it. We play a lot of the competitive modes. We play Horde, you know, if you do. I want to again. I'm hoping it's good. You got this escape mode. You got all this other stuff. So as a package, it could be the biggest Gears ever. But if we're strictly talking campaign and the length, I mean, it is possible it could be shorter than what we anticipated or what we wanted. But at the end of the day, I'm with you. If it's good, then who cares? As long as it's good. So I'm with you on that. Of course, you're going to have the haters. You're going to have people saying, oh, see, it's a Game Pass fodder or whatever they call it. They're going to say it's not worth buying and et cetera, et cetera. We won't really know till we have it in our hands just how good that campaign is. But I'm not taking this as like, oh my gosh, it's going to suck. Like, I'm not even thinking that. I'm thinking more so along the lines of, hey, it might just be short. We don't know. Like, it could be a shorter game than usual. But if it's good, then hey, I can only complain so much, you know? So yeah, I'm with you on that. Take a drink of water here. They said the Gears 5 campaign is the biggest ever. I know, Portal, that's what I'm saying though, but what does that mean? Does that mean longest? That's the question. It could be biggest as far as the scope and set pieces and dialogue, maybe even character development. You know what I mean? Like it could mean so many different things. But longest, we can't really say it means longest. We can't, unless they specifically say this is the longest campaign ever. We can't really say that. So yeah, again, like I hate to be that girl, but I need to point that out because a lot of people are kind of running with that, or at least they might be like using it as a defense, but really we don't know what that means. So I'm just trying to play both sides. You know what I mean? My cat is crying in the other room and hopefully she's okay. Since they didn't say longest, largest most likely means a larger world or more enemies. Yeah, Alpha, that's what I'm saying. Like it could be largest boss fights, which to me would be awesome. I hope that's true. But it could mean just a larger variety of enemies. I mean, the possibilities are kind of endless. So we could come up with a bunch of stuff to make it seem like the largest. We won't really know exactly what that means till we're playing it, obviously. Is this why they haven't been marketing the campaign? See, that's the worry, Les. Like, that's what people, I think, even myself, I'll admit, it comes to my mind, like, man, maybe this is why they didn't really market the campaign as well as we think they should. But they are showing it. So if they weren't showing it at Gamescom and we got this list, I think I would be more worried. But since they are showing it, it's like, it can go either way. I feel like it can go either way. So I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. I'm trying not to overhype myself or anything because you know how that goes. But at the same time, I still feel like there's promise here. I still feel like I can trust that they're going to do a good job with this game. It's just, it's just a matter of like execution. I mean, the passion is there. You guys saw the game also went gold. So there's the other news. Their team is huge. I don't know if you guys saw the picture of when they announced they're going gold. I mean, they could barely fit in that room, that huge, huge room. So there's a bunch of people who put their heart into this game. And for us as fans, like being with Gears all these years, I mean, there's always going to be that passion in my heart too. So of course I'm holding hope. I think it's going to be, good. You know, I'm hoping it's at least on par with like the first trilogy, at least somewhere in that area. and better than 4. If they can give me that and it's at least comparable to the first trilogy, I'll be happy with that. It doesn't have to be better. It doesn't have to be the best Gears ever. Of course, that would be nice. But even if it's just kind of in the conversation of the first trilogy, I'm cool with that. Like, that's good enough for me. I think it'll be good enough. And that multiplayer, of course, is the most important thing. So if that ends up being one of the best, if not the best, then that's enough for me. But as far as like the journalists go, the reviewers, the casual fans, people who don't like Gears that much, yeah, that campaign's important. That thing's gotta knock it out the park, you know? 000 says Gears taking a nosedive while Call of Duty getting hype. I felt like it was getting hype and then it kind of died down. Call of Duty, but then again, I'm biased because I'm part of like a Gears community. Like a lot of us, we've been playing Gears lately. It's what we're talking about on Discord constantly. It's like Gears is like the wave right now. So I'm biased and I'm kind of maybe an exception, but I haven't really seen people talking about Call of Duty, at least in my circles. Maybe you guys have, I don't know. Unforgiven, I know this is not Mixer. You right. Had to show some love to the YouTubers. And because I couldn't edit a video, I have no programs right now. And I need to talk about Gears. I'm like, well, I might as well just do this Let's Chat and it'll be here for you guys to listen to. Sorry for the bad, quality. It's just a picture I threw up or whatever on the screen. And it's nothing crazy. But yeah, I had to talk about this stuff. Peppy says, hoping for the best. Gears is one of my fave third-person shooter franchises. Yeah, it's my favorite, so. Lucas says, Erica, if you don't stop with that fear-mongering, as the kids say. Yeah, it's easy to kind of freak out. It's easy to freak out, but I've been kind of chill, I'm just a wait-and-see approach at this point. This man Spencer is such a troll. The thing about YouTube, though, Spencer, is the less I upload, the more subs and views I actually... Well, maybe not views, but the more subs I get. YouTube is just a weird platform. It's been treating me weird. It's been acting weird. I just really haven't been that motivated to be on YouTube. But I'm trying to kind of balance out my time, but at the same time I want to put more effort into streaming, so that's where Twitch came in and that's where Mixer's coming in now. So you only get so much time in the day, and I want to put that time to something that I know is gonna flourish. But yeah, YouTube's crazy. That's a whole other conversation though. Do you think Aaron's marketing for the game is bad, or do you think Aaron should step up or step down from marketing? Is he like the head of marketing? I forget his position. I always forget. I know he was wearing like Crackdown 3 socks in a tweet one time. I'm like, really? That's your marketing? As far as Gears goes, they said, okay, as far as the marketing goes, they did say they are going to do a commercial. They said they're going to do TV ads. So that's coming. Okay. What that ad is going to be, I don't know. I hope it's good. I mean, because when you think about Gears of War, the original trilogy, those commercials, those ads were amazing. Those trailers, I should say. Those were phenomenal. In my opinion, those are some of the best trailers to exist. And the music and everything they chose, the emotion that was in those trailers, they haven't really done anything like that since. So if they can do something like that, make us feel something, pick a good song to make us care, I think they need to do that. I think it's necessary right now. But my gut is telling me that's not going to happen. It's going to be very kind of casualized, maybe like, hey, don't forget, this is on Game Pass. It's going to be very Game Pass heavy. I mean, we could all guess that. That's not really anything of a secret. The Mad World song, yes, that one. And the Gears 2 one, what was it called? Where it had like commentary over it. Oh, that one was really good. And then I think the Gears 3 had like the Brothers to the End quote and all of that. But the Gears 2, was it called like Rendevoir? What the heck was it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. That was a great commercial too. Hustle's actually off this weekend. Nice Hustle, finally, right? It's going to be a trailer that is shown at Gamescom. Gears 5 Antagonist is already leaked too in the beta of the Swarm side. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't want to know that. How much do you believe Phil Spencer's statement on focusing on single-player games? I don't think I've heard that statement. But if he's saying that's the focus now, his tune changed, right? Because he wasn't saying that before. But then again, with Phil Spencer, his quotes sometimes get taken out of context. So I'm not going to comment on that. I don't really know which one you're referring to. Jay Run, I appreciate that. Yeah, Hustle's finally going to get time to chill, play some games. This man works all the time. So I'm glad you're getting the days off. Gian the Dawn is here. Yeah, we didn't have a press start last night, so I apologize, you guys. I was busy, and then if I would have been there, I would have been there late. And it was a weird day yesterday. Today I'm much more like motivated. I'm relaxed. I'm rested. Yesterday I don't think I slept well. I think that's what happened. Because even when I was playing and streaming later on that night, I felt weird. But today I feel way better. But yeah, anything else to say about this? I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. We're not going to know till it's out for sure. I'm looking back at these quotes if there's anything I missed. As far as it being the biggest Gears ever, I think as a total package, they're probably right. Now, is the package going to be great? Is all of it going to be great? You know, like this escape mode? Are we really going to, keep playing that mode? Is it going to be an amazing time? And then also you got to remember the co-op for the campaign as well. So that adds another dynamic to it. So let's say you play it solo the first time. Then you play it another time co-op. There's your 2 playthroughs. Then you got escape mode. You're going to try that out for a while. You got horde mode, which could be hit or miss in my experience. I either am going to play it or I'm not. That's how I am with horde. And then you got, of course, competitive, which I'm going to be all over. And then you have, is that it? Escape mode? Did I say that already? Then you have like this creator thing. I forgot what it's called. Map builder. I don't know if I'm going to mess with that. I'm not really the building type, but I'll probably give it a shot. As a complete package, I think they're telling the truth. I think they're definitely saying, yeah, this is the bigger Gears compared to the other ones, but what bigger means as far as campaign goes is the question. And yeah, Ryan, the 4 acts could be longer. They could. But I don't know if it's just because I'm used to having 5 acts. I feel like 4 acts just looks odd. It just seems, I know it's an even number, but it just seems odd to me. Like I feel like it should be 5. But I'm just used to that, I'm here just to say Gears 1 had 5 acts and Act 5 had 3 chapters. Right. Gears 1 is one of the shorter games too. Right? From what I remember. Maybe there's a list out there that shows exactly how long each Gears game is. Because right now I really can't even remember exactly game lengths. Maybe it'll pop up. We'll see. Yeah, because Gears 4 wasn't that long. But it didn't feel short either. It's kind of okay. And the thing with Gears and pretty much any franchise, like if you really think about franchises, sometimes short and sweet might be the best option because you don't want games to just drag. Gears of War 4 estimated around 10 hours. Okay, so Gears 4 was about 10 hours. That sounds about right. That I think is the average from what I'm thinking when it comes to the other games. Judgment, I do not remember for the life of me how long was Judgment. I think Judgment might have been one of the shorter ones. But yeah, if you are playing on Insane, of course, you're going to take longer. And then if you do the co-op, you're going to well, it might be easier. But if you're playing on Insane, it could take a little bit longer. Jokes aside, I think people have this bad habit of panicking when they don't see things right away. And then when the people around them freak out, it just adds to the stress. Definitely, definitely. I just tweeted it out like, this is thought-provoking. I didn't freak out. I didn't do anything. But then I started realizing like, okay, others are kind of freaking out. But yeah, me, it's just more of like matter of fact. It's like, okay, this is happening. What could this mean? There's different possibilities. We won't know though till it happens. So there's really no point in like freaking out. I was more freaked out and annoyed by no campaign footage. At E3, I feel like they just dropped the ball so hard. So for them to say, okay, we're showing it at Gamescom, it's like, okay, it relieves my stress a little bit. After that, anything that happens is like, okay, whatever, because at least they're showing it. And the game's literally like 4 weeks away, or a little bit less. So I mean, it's right around the corner. If this was already still a year off or something, I mean, it would give us more time to look into things and freak out. But yeah, I'm roasting everyone if it turns out the game is fine, like I'm about to be such an a-hole. Yeah, I feel you, Luca. I know you probably follow more Xbox fans than I do. If I had, you know what, that's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Like if I had to sum up my followers and like who I follow, there's probably a bit more Sony people, I think, and PC people. Like I feel like it's pretty mixed up. But yeah, I do follow Xbox guys. I do follow gearheads. So I mean, I'm going to probably pay attention to them more and what they have to say. But if it's just somebody just coming out of nowhere who's never played Gears before and they're trying to cause chaos and freak out, like, oh, this game's going to be terrible, I ain't listening to them. If I don't know you, if I don't really know you're a Gears head like that, I would ignore that. You know what I mean? Hustle, appreciate that. What day does Gamescom start? That's a good question. I think it is the 19th. They said opening night, right? Or something like that. So that could be the day it starts. I think it's actually going to be good this year too. Gamescom is just so much in the back of my mind. Like I don't even care. Like it's not even like the past, I want to say 2-3 years. Like I haven't really cared about it. This year I care about it. And they're also going to show like other announcements and things like that. I think Sony's going to announce something or show gameplay. I'm hoping it's The Last of Us 2, but I ain't going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Who knows what that could be? Especially when you got Jeff Keighley kind of, marketing it. It's like, okay, him, all he wants to probably talk about is Kojima. So and that's a whole other thing because it's like, is Death Stranding going to stay on PlayStation? Is it not going to stay on PlayStation? People are freaking out about that. People freak out over like the littlest things. Because in my opinion, that doesn't matter to me. What's up, Kid Smooth? I just saw your video a little bit before starting this. I was just talking about Gears and how, quote unquote, the largest Gears ever. That could mean many things. So I don't think I'm with you as far as it only being 6 hours, potentially. I think it'll be a bit more. But if it is shorter, then we will look back at those quotes and say, yeah, they didn't mean the longest Gears. They meant something else. Because they are saying this is going to be the biggest Gears ever. But it could just be the complete package. It could be everything, all the content put together. And yes, it is the biggest Gears. So we don't really know what largest, biggest, like what does that mean? It could be anything. It could be the story, the character development, the world. If I had to place money on it, I'd say it's the world. I think the world's going to be a bit like bigger in scope, and the enemies and bosses. I'm thinking that will be where it's quote unquote the largest. It's not going to be just like room to room. It'll be more than that. It'll be like outdoors, like on the ice. You know how they're like traveling on the ice and all of that? That's part of it. Maybe you have like a lot of outdoor encounters and bigger set pieces and things like that. That's my guess. If I had to like bet money on it. I think if it was the longest, they would say so. Honestly, I think they would say this is the longest. Then again, who knows? They've been quiet about it. They've been kind of quiet. There's been a lot to interpret. It's more like just, statements that can mean one thing and then it's totally different when it actually happens. We're like, oh, this is what they meant. It might be something out of left field we didn't even think about. Who knows? What's up, Brent? Anyway, you hear the new Slipknot. Ooh, I haven't heard the new one yet. I've been waiting for Tool because I heard the new Tool song. So I've been feeling that. Is the album out already? I need that. I need all this new music for reals. It's like we're young again, my child. Slipknot still makes music. It came out today. Okay, let me end this little podcast here. We out. Yeah, I'll check that out after. Thank you for reminding me because I knew it was this month. I just didn't know exactly the date. I know Tool is like the last day of August or something like that. Tool is amazing. So Ricky, you might want to go check them out. For sure. But yeah, I'll be checking that out for sure. I still think Gears will be semi-open world. Maybe it might be one of those things where it's kind of like, I hate to use Uncharted 4 as an example because it's so different. But it could be like that where you kind of enter like this big area and they kind of make you think you're choosing to do things, but you're really not. I think it could be like that. Maybe not dialogue choices, but more so like weapon choices. I mean, they've had that before though. I don't know. I have to think about that a little bit more. Like, what could it be? But yeah, I think maybe the semi-open world, that could be true. That could be true. Dave, what's up? You missed quite a bit. Kind of winding down here. Just talking about Gears and it only having 4 acts as far as we know in the achievements, what it could mean, why I'm not really freaking out, but at the same time, kind of looking at both sides. If it is indeed shorter, I will look back and think, yeah, I kind of knew. I kind of figured it would be. But then they are coming out saying this is the biggest Gears ever. They've been saying that for a while. So just kind of like what that means. I've just been talking about that, what it could mean. And basically the verdict is it could mean anything. It could mean anything. It could just be the world. I just hope it's not empty. If it is a bigger world, don't make it empty. Make it very interactive. Make it compelling. Make that story compelling. I hope Kate is extremely likable. And JD, I hope, is better. I just hope the characters are better. Make them better. Because without Marcus in Gears 4, I really don't know. I don't know how I would have felt about that game because Marcus, in my opinion, saved that game character-wise. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not super worried, Dave. A lot of us in the chat aren't, I don't think. But some, I think, are out there and they're going to run with it and they're going to say, Gears is going to be short. It's going to be trash. But they would be saying that anyways. So that's really what we should take from this. If you're a diehard Gears fan, just ignore it. Because I already know there's going to be people going back and forth. It's not worth it. I ain't got time for it. But yeah, I mean, I've been hearing that for years. How Gears is trash and Gears is this and that. But I love Gears. I'm always gonna love it. And I'm hopeful. I think it'll be good. JD was actually a little cool in the tutorial for the test, so that might do something with him. Oh, Dell, you mean? Yeah, Dell, they got potential. I think Dell has potential. He didn't say much in Gears 4, but he has potential. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. I know that's the safe thing to say, but it's the truth. We don't know what's going to happen. Try not to freak out. If it's shorter, fine, but as long as it's good, that's all we could really, ask for. Especially at this point, with when a franchise has this many games, it seems easy to go downhill, right? Because you got like Halo. I know the Halo fans say that franchise is going downhill. I don't really know personally, but these games that are quote unquote milked, it just seems easy to pick at it and say it's worse than the rest. As long as it's in the conversation of the rest of the good ones, then I will be okay with that. I will be okay. Way better than Judgment? Good. I hope it's that. If it's on par with like the first trilogy, very good. If it's better than 4, even better. If it's just in that range, I'm happy. But if this game comes out and it's worse than 4, if Kate's character development isn't where it should be and et cetera, then I'll pick at it then. But until then, I ain't gonna worry about it. What if it's amazing? Why go on this, doom and gloom, and then it turns out amazing? We're gonna look foolish, especially if we love this franchise. Like, let's keep our hope alive. Let's be positive, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm going to be on the game. I'm going to try and stream the whole playthrough on Mixer, by the way. I'm going to be on Mixer for that. And then the multiplayer, I'll probably dual stream, I think. Things could change, but yeah, I'm going to be streaming Gears 5 a lot. So hope you guys tune in for that. I'll try and do some videos for YouTube. I'll probably export a lot of the live streams to YouTube and all of that. So I'll still be active here. Hopefully I can get an editing program by then. And so we can, I can actually work on edited videos and all of that. But yeah, I did upgrade my PC in case you guys were wondering. If you follow me on Twitter, I had a mishap with my motherboard. It got lost in the mail. Mailman found it. Nice and safe. So I got that. I got the new Ryzen, 3600? I got that. And then I got new RAM. So it's basically me starting over. I got rid of everything and then, started fresh. So no, no editor at the moment. I can't actually make a video. I almost made one with OBS. I thought, well, I could technically make a video with OBS, but it would suck because I wouldn't be able to edit it in any way. But yeah, I figured I'll just go live. Forget it. It's no biggie. Thank you, Hustle, for posting the link. I did join, I guess, yeah, you could say it confirmed. I am on the master race now because it's an actual PC that can like play Gears 5. I'm confident in it. Before, not so much, but now, yes, I can play games like that on my PC. So I'm happy. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes too, as far as like the release, how it performs on PC. There's a lot of questions that will be answered too. Mixer is better than YouTube and Twitch. Can you stream on Twitch instead of Mixer? I am mostly on Twitch. I got a 1060. What's up, Blessed? 1060 for now. No, but Portal, when it comes to the multiplayer, I'll probably be on Twitch as well. I think I will. I still got, people who watch me there. I got subs there. I don't want to just leave people behind. But at the same time, Mixer, it's pretty cool. I like Mixer. It's been Very supportive. People have been very supportive on there, and it's been a good time. So time will tell as far as everything else. But yeah, I'll start to wrap this up. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? I know it's been a minute. I haven't been on here. Any questions or anything? Feel free to ask. What's up, Adam? The interactive features, yes, they're very interactive. It's like there's incentive to chat. You build points. It's like you're leveling up. It's like you're a character. You're in an RPG or something, and you chat, you get points. You watch streams, you get points. And then you can use those as like a currency to give to other people and like use skills and do things with your own stream. Like me, I think for 5,000 Sparks, I started the Press Start stream team. So we're all connected on there, and I don't know beyond that. I think it's just more so like we could follow each other and be in a squad, but I don't know what happens beyond that. But regardless, I used my points to create that team. So there's like things you could do with it. Twitch, it's like you watch and you get nothing, right? You lurk and get nothing. You have to pay to cheer for people and send them, to get emotes and things like that. You got to sub. With Mixer, you have all these emotes you could use. You have ways of cheering and supporting for free, basically. Like, you don't have to pay. Of course, if I was partnered, you could, I guess, subscribe and things like that. But Twitch, I think, is a little bit cleaner. Portal, I feel you on that. I still like Twitch. I just wish it was easier to get partnered. It's very difficult, and it's so oversaturated there. I feel like I'm lost in this big pond of fish, and you can't even see my tail. Like, I'm just gone. With Mixer, the pond is smaller, but there's a huge fish, which is Ninja. It's a big ass fish in the pond. But you can kind of see me in there, like, oh, especially the Gears pond. I'm like right there. I was actually the number one stream the other night, which I guess, okay, it's not saying much because the community, it's smaller there. There's less people watching, but it still gives me this hope of like, wow, I could actually like be the top Gears streamer if I really try. With Twitch, I don't really, it's hard to have that hope. I could try, but I'm going to get lost in that oversaturation. If you don't know me, you're not going to find me. It's going to be hard, So I think with Mixer, there's a little bit more of like hope there, I guess. And the quality, yes. The quality of Mixer is top notch. Can't deny that. Have you tried to play any games on your PC? Voodoo, I was thinking I should today, but I'm so hooked on Fire Emblem. Like, I think I'm going to play Fire Emblem today. But I need to. I will. I transferred all my saves and all my stuff from my old PC. So yeah, I'm gonna try some games probably this weekend. Gears is there for Erica for the taking. It's just more, I guess, welcoming on Mixer. I'd say, but Twitch is like, I just started growing a little bit on Twitch, so you can see why I'm torn. Because Mixer, it's like, okay, there's this promise there's potential. But then with Twitch is like, well, I did start growing a little bit. I was gaining momentum. So what do? Do I shift all that to Mixer and just forget where I was? Do I try and merge both? Do I try and give some to Twitch, then give some more to Mixer? It's like I'm kind of in the middle right now. But Booty says, feed your cat vodka, you will get views. Wow. Yeah, that's the other side of Twitch too. That's annoying because of what they're doing with, their inconsistency. Of course, for us little streamers, it's easy to feel kind of like, damn, Twitch, you're messing up right now. You're not really looking like you're the way to go. But it is what it is. Were you not partnered on Twitch? A friend of mine was, and he only had 100 followers. No, I wasn't partnered. It's hard to get partnered on Twitch because you have to have... Wait, he really had 100 followers? You sure about that? Were those 100 followers watching every time? Because you have to have You have to have at least 75 concurrent viewers for like a month. So let's say you stream for all of August, right? And you stream like 3-4 days a week. Every single time you have to have an average of 75 viewers live. For me, that's the difficult part because I can stream and be consistent, but like I'll have like 30 viewers, and then the next time I stream maybe like Fire Emblem, I have 20 viewers. You know what I mean? So, and then let's say one day I hit 75, like yes, but then the next time I probably won't hit that. It's just so inconsistent. There's no way I'm gonna get partnered unless I'm like every day, throwing my cat, doing the craziest things, painting myself, like, you know what I mean? So if I just, it's like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a huge grind on Twitch. And I'd have to like devote my life to it. That's the thing. I average maybe one viewer. Yeah, it's tough, Marty. Like I feel you on that. The thing with Mixer though, and I'll do my best too to like involve other people, is like we can co-stream. I can help you out like as far as getting followers. Your followers can maybe follow me. Like there's constant like follow for follow kind of like community there. And it sounds corny and cheesy because like remember on YouTube people would do that like hey sub for sub or follow for follow on Twitch and people would laugh at you. But like in Mixer it's like that's the culture. It's like, oh, hey, you followed me? Boom, I followed you back. Like I see it in the chat all the time. Like people that don't even know each other are following each other. Yeah, Dave, he just started on Mixer too. He's already at 130 followers. So like, that's like the same. Oh no, you're talking about me. But you had like what, 60 or something like that? Yeah, I think I just hit 130. My bad. But yeah, you're growing too. Like everybody's getting follows for follows. And I think that's like the culture over there. And it's not like shameful. It's not like you make fun of it. It's like you feel inclined to do it. Like you want to do it. You want to help out like the little guy, even though you're little, but maybe you have somebody who's a friend of yours and they're just starting. And it's like, hey, I want to help you out because I know that you're going to back me up too. So there's like this like culture, And Twitch does not have that culture. Twitch is like everybody for themselves. That's at least how I feel. Of course, we have our friends and like you guys support me and things like that. Like I'm not necessarily talking about you, but I'm talking about like just the overall culture of Twitch. You know what I mean? But that's like there's a lot to talk about with all those. I wanted to do like a little like comparison, like compare Twitch to YouTube to Mixer, like the pros, the cons. I'd have to like write them out though. Like just the top of my head, I'll forget stuff. All I can say as a preview, spoiler alert, YouTube is at the bottom. YouTube is the worst in my experience, but that's me. Everybody's different. So that's just me. Twitch has it if you're in the inner circle. Yeah, pretty much. But it's interesting. I mean, I'm still learning about Mixer. There's still some things I don't really understand. I'm still asking questions. Like today I was wondering, can we stream reactions? So like if I live stream the Gamescom thing where they talk about Gears and show it, can I stream myself on camera reacting? And shout out to Merc. He says I can, but I still need to look and make sure. Kid going hard on Mixer. Yeah, Kid Smooth's going hard. Seriously, you guys, follow. If people have a Mixer, just go follow them. Even if you only plan to watch here and there, your follow is going to go a long way compared to Twitch. Twitch, your followers aren't really going to matter as much. But on Mixer, every follow counts. So if you want to support somebody, it takes like 2 seconds. Well, obviously you got to make a name or whatever. Just sign in with your Xbox name, your gamer tag or whatever. Follow them and then you're done. That's all you got to do. They'll really appreciate it too. Seal of Quality's here. Hey, pretty sure they just demonetized the stream because you said bottom or something. Oh, Seal of Quality. They demonetized it the minute I went live. Facts. I did a test stream last week to see if Google Hangouts was really gone. It was demonetized within like 5 seconds. And I didn't even speak. I didn't even have a title. I had nothing. I just put test and it got demonetized. So I don't have hope for this staying monetized. If it ever was. Like, I really don't. It's bad. It's like I feel like I'm on this like, what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now. Hey, Kenny.
Did you know that's here?
Did you want to say something?
Oh.
You threw me off. Algorithm. That's the word I was looking for. Like, I think I'm on this algorithm where like I'm just immediately demonetized. So I don't know what happened. Leaky. I don't know. I think my Let's Chats just like rubbed them the wrong way or something like that. If you breathe, yes. As soon as I go and start talking, demonetized. Done. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just like on a list or something. And I don't even like cuss. I don't talk about terrible things, you know. It's like, what can I do? I don't know. Did you want to say hi or what?
Hi.
I'm almost done. What? You want my phone? Oh, here.
No.
What?
Okay. You got something.
I got something. What are you talking about?
You got a blinky light.
A blinky light. I don't know what Kenny's talking about. He's like, you got something. What? What do you mean? I don't know. I'll figure it out after. He just got home right now. But I can 100% say Mixer will go back down to nothing in a few months. Ninja was averaging 140k viewers at one point. No one has like 30k on Mixer during the peak hype. It won't last. That's possible, Eric. That's possible. But I honestly think after using it a week or so and seeing how people are using it, I think it'll be okay. I think Mixer will grow. But yeah, if you're trying to stream like Fortnite, that might not be the way to go. I think, if anything, at least for me, I'm going to try and tap into this Gears community where I belong, right? That's where I feel natural anyways. I play Gears, most of the time when I do stream, so it's only natural. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm curious. Random says, is it true Alex is dating Erica's husband? Well, if they are, it's behind my back, because I don't know. Maybe that's why he acts funny sometimes. Why are the crumb side always complaining about some crumbs? No one gets the views. That will make good money. What do you mean, Max? I do notice some people are kind of like, if this is what you're talking about, but I do notice some people are kind of making fun of us for going to Mixer. But I say, can you really blame people for trying? Because look at Twitch. It's, like I said, it's just so oversaturated. Like you're going to get lost in the list of people. Like, this is just how it is. And Voodoo, I just noticed your profile picture, that Deftones picture, right? People, wait, what? Justin didn't want to give it a try. Justin TV didn't start that way. I remember that. Mixer has Xbox integration and Microsoft's Pockets. They'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Voodoo. Like, I think with that kind of money and with Ninja over there, it's like the perfect storm. This is the time. Like, if you do want to get on Mixer, I think this is the time. And if you are just starting and if you go to Twitch, it's like the worst time. You know, it's like, of course, as time goes on, that could change. But yeah, I think if you're just starting, go to Mixer or have your YouTube channel if you have a following there. Start there, then bring it to Mixer or Twitch later on. But if you're just starting and you're choosing between Twitch and Mixer, I highly recommend going to Mixer. That's just me though. Give it a shot, at least. But anyways, you guys, I'm out of here. I've been live for an hour. And I need to turn on the AC because it's getting hot. I'm gonna go eat and do whatever I gotta do. Thanks for listening. If you guys have any more opinions about Gears, you're watching this later, let me know in the comment section what's up, what you're thinking. Follow me on Mixer. Follow me on Twitch. Keep following me here if you want to, hear my thoughts on Gears later on, because I'm gonna do. Actually, let me not promise. I don't know if I will do a review, but I'll definitely be talking about the game. I'll be talking about how I feel about the game, the multiplayer specifically, campaign of course, and I'll be posting matches and things like that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And of course, we're winding down the year too, so we're going to start thinking about Game of the Year. We're going to start thinking about the Game Awards. Man, all that stuff's coming. It's crazy. I need to catch up, and I need to beat Fire Emblem. I need to beat a couple other games. What's that one game? Astral Chain is coming out. We got Zelda coming out. Gears, of course. We got that Star Wars game. Death Stranding. All these games are going to start coming out. So there's going to be way more to talk about. This summer was a little bit dry for me, and I was kind of busy at times, but I'm hoping to, get more content out for you guys. And first things first, I need an editor. So yeah, I need a program. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Yes, Code Vein too. Forgot about that. I always forget, but I am picking that up. I'll be playing that too. But yeah, you guys, I'm out. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.